When Mike, a young florist, loses his sight while chasing the girl who stole his breath, he believes his life is over. But then Veronica enters his hospital room, and his heart. As their bond grows into a love deeper than either imagined, a miracle happens on their wedding day. Mike begins to see again, and the first face he recognizes is hers. The girl he once ran toward, now the woman he vows to love forever. This is a story of destiny, healing, and a love powerful enough to bring light back into the world. Love Stories Max. Welcome to my channel. Enjoy watching, friends. When love brought back the light. If someone had told me a few years ago that I would be standing at an altar, waiting for my bride, I would have laughed. Life felt too ordinary, too realistic, too simple. Yet now, standing here with my heart pounding like it wants to break free from my chest, I understand. Every small step, every pain, every accidental moment led me right to this. In front of me is an arch wrapped in white roses and eucalyptus. The gentle scent of flowers blends with a soft breeze that moves the white ribbons tied to the guests' chairs. The sunset turns everything into warm gold. Tom nudges me with his elbow. "Dude, you look incredible." "Seriously." "Tom, shut up," I mutter, but I laugh anyway. For the first time in a long time, I feel light. When my father passed away, my world collapsed. He was the heart of our tiny flower shop, a place that smelled like childhood, early mornings, and the love he put into every bouquet. We didn't just inherit a business. We inherited a piece of his soul. Clara hugged me so tightly that day I could hardly breathe. "We'll manage," she said. "We're his kids. Of course we'll manage." And we did. We opened the shop before sunrise. Clara with her cup of coffee and endless to-do lists. Me with hands buried in soil, trimming stems, arranging the window display to make it look alive. We laughed, argued, made up, worked late into the night. And business really began to grow. I thought life would stay that way forever. Until one day, the world stopped. I saw her by accident. I was wiping the shop window when my gaze froze on a girl walking down the street. I don't know what struck me. Maybe the way she walked, light, floating almost. Maybe how the sunlight shimmered in her hair. Or the soft smile on her lips, like she was listening to a melody only she could hear. I forgot to breathe. My heart flipped. My hands suddenly turned cold. Clara peeked out from behind the counter. "What are you looking at? A ghost?" I didn't answer. I couldn't. The next day, she passed again. And then again. And again. Always at the same time. As if time followed her. Minutes before she appeared, I found myself fixing bouquets, straightening my shirt, checking my reflection in the glass. And when she walked by, I just stared. And the world froze. "Mike, seriously, go talk to her," Clara said, rolling her eyes. "If you stare at her with your mouth open one more time, I swear I'll push you out the door myself." "You think? I think you're an idiot if you don't." I grabbed a white rose, the first one I saw, and ran. Didn't think. Didn't look back. I just ran toward my dream. Screeching brakes. Metallic noise. A woman screaming. A sharp blow to my head. Then, darkness. When I woke up in the hospital, there were no shadows. No light. Nothing. Just darkness, thick, cold, suffocating. I couldn't even see my own hands. Am I blind? I asked the doctor. He sighed and placed a hand on my shoulder. That silence hurt more than the injury. Days blurred together. Gray. Empty. I thought everything was over. One day, I heard footsteps. Light, soft. The door creaked. "Hi," she said. Her voice, softer than a spring morning, warm and gentle with a slight huskiness. "Who are you?" I'm Veronica. I was there. I saw the accident. And I came because I just couldn't not come." Her voice made the darkness less frightening. She told me about the rain, the books she read, how she loved walking barefoot in the grass. She laughed softly, and my world shifted. I couldn't see her face, but I felt her soul. And soon, I waited for her every day. Veronica brought me notes, homemade cookies, tiny wildflowers. She said they smelled like freedom. She held my arm when I learned to move without sight, helped me find the edge of the bed, laughed when I accidentally sat on a chair that wasn't there. "I told you right, and you always go left." "Sorry, I'm blind," I grumbled. "All the more reason to listen to your personal GPS," she teased. Honestly, I fell in love with every little thing about her. Every word, every breath. One morning the doctor said, "There's a chance. Small, but your eyesight might recover." I didn't know whether to be happy or terrified. My biggest fear was seeing a world without her. But she was there. She placed her hand on mine and whispered, "I'm not going anywhere. Not even if everything changes." Clara came with a little box. "It's time. Come on. She's your destiny." We picked a ring together, delicate, with a tiny diamond, like a drop of light. The park smelled like rain. Birds were singing almost too loudly. A soft wind brushed my face. "Veronica?" "Yes?" She smiled. "I felt it. You are my world even when I can't see it. You're my strength, my light, my everything. Will you marry me?" She choked up, wrapped her arms around me. "Yes, Mike. Yes. You have no idea how much yes." I cried. She cried with me. And now I'm standing at the altar. And just as the music begins, the world bursts open. At first, fog, blurry shapes, light blotches, contours. Then suddenly, clarity. I can see. I see my bride walking toward me, white and weightless like an angel. I see her eyes. The same eyes I once saw through the shop window. It's her. The girl I ran toward that day. The girl I loved before I even knew her name. She approaches. Her eyes filled with tears. Mine too. You can see me?" she whispers. I can. And I can't look away. We cry. Tom sniffles loudly. Clara smiles with that proud, knowing look on her face. "A miracle," she whispers. "This is a real miracle." Our wedding smelled like vanilla candles and roses. Soft music played in the background. Fairy lights shimmered in Veronica's hair. We danced slowly. I held her close, feeling her heartbeat match mine. "Thank you for entering my darkness," I whispered into her temple. "Thank you for letting me in," she replied quietly. I looked at her smile, at the eyes I had once only imagined. And I knew I would never forget them again. After the wedding, we saw the doctor. He examined my scans for a long time. Finally he said, "I have no explanations. Your nerves recovered in a way that happens once in a million cases. It's a miracle." Veronica squeezed my hands. "See? I told you everything would be okay." My life regained its colors. But the brightest color of all was her. My Veronica. My miracle. My love.